Hello, amazing young scientists, and welcome back to our Lab of Wonders. Have you ever wondered what happens when you mix different things together? Sometimes you get something completely new and exciting. Today, we're going to do a super cool experiment that looks like magic, but it's all real science. We're going to mix something you can find in chalk or seashells called calcium carbonate with a special liquid called hydrochloric acid, ready to see some fizzing, bubbling action. Let's get started. First things first, safety is our #1 rule in the lab. I got my safety goggles on to protect my eyes and my lab coat to keep my clothes clean. Whenever you're doing science, especially with things you're not supposed to eat or drink, it's super important to have a grown-up helping you. Okay, team, are we ready? In this flask here, I have some white powder. This is calcium carbonate, or as scientists like to call it, CaCO₃. It's the same stuff that makes up chalk, limestone rocks, and even eggshells. It's a very common and important solid, and in this beaker, I have a clear liquid. This is a diluted version of hydrochloric acid, or HCl. It's a type of acid, and we need to be very careful with it. Acids can be strong, so we always handle them with respect. Now, what do you think will happen when I pour the acid onto the powder? Let's make a prediction. Will it change color? Will it get hot? Will it make a noise? Let's find out. Here we go. I'm slowly pouring the hydrochloric acid into the flask with the calcium carbonate. Watch closely. Whoa, look at that. Do you see all those bubbles? It's fizzing like a giant soda. And can you hear that? It's a gentle hissing sound. All these bubbles are a brand new substance that's being created. It's a gas called carbon dioxide, or CO2. That's the same gas we breathe out. And it's also what makes the bubbles in your fizzy drinks. So, our solid and our liquid have just made a gas. How cool is that? But wait, there's more happening. The calcium carbonate powder is disappearing. It's dissolving into the liquid, reacting and changing into something else. What's left in the flask isn't just acid anymore. The reaction has created two new things. One is calcium chloride, which is a type of salt that stays dissolved in the water. The other is, of course, that carbon dioxide gas that bubbled away. So we started with a solid and a liquid, and we ended up with a new liquid mixture, a gas, and even some plain old water was formed in the process. That's a chemical reaction in action turning starting ingredients, called reactants, into completely new things, called products. So, to recap our amazing experiment, we mixed calcium carbonate CaCO₃ with hydrochloric acid HCl. This caused a fantastic fizzing reaction that produced 3 new things: calcium chloride, a salt, water H2O, and tons of carbon dioxide, gas carbon dioxide. We witnessed a solid and a liquid transform right before our eyes. Science is all about curiosity and discovery, and today you discovered the secrets of a chemical reaction. Isn't that incredible? Thank you so much for joining me on this scientific adventure today. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Always stay curious and keep asking questions, because that's what being a scientist is all about. If you enjoyed our fizzy experiment, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing science fun. See you in the next video. Bye.